anyways, hello. Welcome to the village. I'm not sure if y'all can see me. The lighting is not good at all. But anyways, I wanted to give an update on our foster care, becoming foster parents journey. As you know, my husband David and I are becoming foster parents, and I just wanted to tell y'all where we are with that. We just finished our what am I trying to say? We just finished our. I just went blank, you guys. I just got off work. I'm tired, but as you can see, I still have to go to. I'm doing a job at a bowling ring. I don't know if some of you know, but I am a ASL education interpreter. Anyways, I'm an interpreter at an elementary school for sign language. Love it. And so I have a client that I'm meeting here to interpret for her for bowling. Anyways, so we just finished our fire inspection. That's what I wanted to say. Our fire inspection, we passed everything with flying colors, of course, thank God. And we are meeting our worker Thursday afternoon to do a couple of classes, and we also have to meet with him to go over some of the classes that we've already taken to make sure that everything is in order. I'm saying that we should be licensed by the end of October, which is this month, or the middle of next month, November. I'm praying that we are certified by the end of this month. I know it's only a couple of weeks, so I don't see it happening, but I definitely want to be certified before Thanksgiving so that we can get a placement before Thanksgiving. I would love to host, if we can't host a family, some kids, but I definitely want them before Christmas. That'll be so amazing. But hey, it's all in God's timing. So I don't think that we talked about what we are fostering, who we are fostering, they're not what our age limit, gender, and things like that we will be fostering. Okay, so as I stated before that I'm an interpreter, and so I've noticed that a lot of deaf students that I have come across, not in my school, but that I have met, are in the foster system, and unfortunately they're in a home with people who do not sign. But I know there's no different than being in a home and your parents never learned to sign. And so with that, I said we have to make a difference. I want to do something. And I love the deaf culture, and I love everything about deaf. I love sign language. I just love it. And so I actually used to pray and ask the Lord to give me a deaf child. I always wanted a deaf child, but he said, you're going to be doing foster instead of giving me a biological deaf child, which is totally fine. So with that being said, our age limit is from, we originally said from birth to 4, which is still the same. What has changed is we were going to take 3 to 4 kids under the age of 4. I know it's crazy, but that was our plan, and that was what we prayed about and things like that. And so that's what my husband and I agreed for, so that's what we were going for. However, the Lord threw us a curveball. We are now super excited. We are co-parenting our biological grandbabies with our son. What that means is that their mother have signed over her rights to my husband and I. My son has not signed over his rights. The kids live with my husband and I 90% of the time and live with their dad 10% of the time. What that looks like, well, it varies, so I'm not going to go into that. They do see their mother, thankfully, on Tuesdays for 2 hours. The youngest child, who he is a little over 8 months, he sees their mother the first and third Tuesday for 2 hours, and the oldest, he's 2.5, or he'll be 3 in June. He sees her on the 3rd and 4th Tuesday of every week. So they get to see their mother twice a month for a total of 4 hours. And so until things change, we may extend that to an all-day visit. But right now, until both of their parents get healthy, that's where we're at. So with that curveball, we have now said that we will take 2, no more than 3 foster kids, and it's going to be a sibling group. What we would like that to look like, we would like 2 to 3. Say that we do 3. We would like 2 or one of them at least to be deaf, if not all, and all girls. So we have a boys' room, which the grandbabies live in, will sleep in, and we will have a room for the girls. In that room, it actually can hold 4 to 5 kids if given. It's big. It's that big. In the kids' room, in the boys' room right now, until they get older, they're sleeping in our guest room. So we have a queen size bed and 2 crib and a taller bed. So that's what that looks like. And when they get older, we will definitely take out the guest room or switch rooms with the foster kids. So say that we only get 2 kids. So we get 2. I don't know what it's gonna look like, but that's where we're at. So we're doing a sibling group. We want them to be siblings because siblings get split up a lot, and we want deaf kids because deaf kids do get left in the system a lot. And so far as race, my husband is white, and of course African American, me, amazing. I'm all this dark chocolateness, chocolate drop. And some people that I work with, you're gonna laugh about that. Anyways, so we have not made that decision. If we end up adopting, we probably will do biracial, just to make it easier on them going to school, because kids, as we know, kids can be cruel, and so that we want their transition, their life to be as easy as possible. They already have to struggle with being a foster child or adoption child. You may say, oh, you adopted them young enough, then it's fine. No, foster care is adoption. Let's just say adoption. I mean, some people may disagree with me, but hey, whatever. Everybody can agree. Adoption is both joy and sadness. Joy as in because we get to bless some of God's amazing kids that He created. And the sadness is of loss. For us to gain these joys, someone would have lost. The kids have lost their parents, lost the only home they know. Well, maybe not the only home, but either way, it's still a loss. A loss is a loss. Just like if you're pregnant and you have a miscarriage, whether you miscarry at 1 month, 1 week, 1 day, you still have suffered a loss. And so even if we get a newborn baby straight from the hospital, the mother has only seen the baby for 2 hours, that's still a loss. And we want to respect that and honor that loss and address that loss, because it's still a loss. Will we tell them that they're adopted if we get a baby? Of course, because again, we want to honor and be ahead of that, because they have suffered a loss, So anyways, that's where we're at. Stay tuned for the updates on some more. Like I said, so ballpark. Sibling groups of 2 or 3, no more than 3. That's our limit. My car won't fit, and I refuse to get a van. Watch when I update this video, I'm going to be driving a minivan. I refuse to drive a minivan. I just told my husband, look, we're going to have to figure something out, because I can't get to I have 2 rows, like this car can fit 5 in the back, and then my husband and I. But, like I said, my niece is always involved, so we need 6, at least 6, and not to include when my nephew come down, Big Red. So I don't want a van. I really, really, really don't. But I think I'm going to end up with a van. Watch. But I pray that we don't. But anyway. So, sibling group of 2 or 3. All girls. and we want them to be deaf. If not all of them, at least 2 out of the 3 or 1 out of the 3. We are always going to have a bed open. Even if we get a sibling group of 2, we will not take. We'll probably only do 1 and leave 2 beds open just in case. And it's not going to be hard to get a deaf placement, so I'm not worried about that. But yeah, so again, thank you for coming on the village and seeing what's going on over here. Thank you for joining. And if you have not, please support this page by giving a thumbs up, subscribing, share with your family and friends. And if you're interested in becoming a foster parent, please let me know down in the comment area, and I will help you out, because we definitely need more of them. More so, we need some African Americans, our Spanish people, our Christians, educators. Let's see what you can do. Even if you can only do respite. What respite is that you can babysit for foster families. We cannot leave our babies with just anybody. And so, like, even my mom cannot watch the kids until she's certified as a respite provider. And what that is, again, is that you can is a babysitter for foster care kids. So, and she's in the process of doing that, and also my godmother. And so, yeah, I'm so excited about this journey. Come on this journey with us. Again, welcome. And listen, one thing I want to leave you guys with: if you can't follow God by loving each other, please follow Ellen by being kind to each other. Love you guys. Bye.